back.
Yeah.
That's the sound a horse makes. Oh, we're back in Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Deliverance from Kingdom Come. We're gonna help Peshek because I think we need to help Peshek in order to get the Melgers to like us and get that guy to let us know where the bandits are meeting and greeting. So, how was that site interesting? Oh, that's none of those totems. Those weird totems that are scattered about for some reason.
Yeah.
Horse. Come on. Come on. Come on, horse. You can do it. Come on. There we go. Last season, really believe he could do it. But he did. I need the shovel.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this. Yeah. This is a bit awkward, but recently you buried a convict, and this convict, was a family man. He left 3 young children, and I thought it might ease their hearts if I gave them the ring their father had on him in his final hour. I'm sure you wouldn't bury him with such a valuable thing.
Children, you say? You're right, I do have the ring. But actually, it's a worthless bauble. You can have it for a few groschen.
Yeah, sure.
It's a deal.
Here it is.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
It's only 20 groschen, Henry.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even worth fucking a ride up here. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Clear off.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'll have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojtek, the miller in Kohelnis. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me.
Thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful. I've got some goods here whose owners might...
All right. I'll be with you.
I don't think we have any stolen goods. Because, you know. Don't really steal
Can we do something about the price?
all that much.
Well,
What do you...
come now. See now.
Stolen. Let's prevent him bringing as much money as humanly possible. Okay.
Yeah.
Have we successfully gotten any of these treasures? Actually, you know, we found the other one. We found that one in the woods, but I don't think that we were able to get the better chest. There was the shittier chest we scavenged for shite. I didn't screw myself. I'm sure that the game's gonna. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm sure the game is gonna knock me off my horse somehow. I'll like tippity tap my toe on something and explode. I mean, fucking shit like that.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Just two ladies sit on a bench.
Good day to you.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking ball. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the... Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better.
Certainly.
I'm interested...
Wouldn't you rather...
Well... Do you need help with it?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robard? I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg armory and steal a few Waffenrocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 Waffenrocks to make it a proper stink.
Consider it done.
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence. Just make sure you don't get caught.
May the Lord watch over you.
Before I go committing any crimes. because I really don't want to commit crimes. I'd really rather not, to be honest. Let's see if now that I've just done Peshek's like entry quest, if he'll talk to me, or if I do have to do the entire thing. Also, going there by night might be nice. A very small amount of work I've done today is really taken out of me. I guess I don't fucking know why I'm yawning so much. I might be able to find the brawlers, because there was apparently a set of brawlers in town that might be related to the thieves group. We can just do that instead. Oh boy. This is only see if I can get that piece of fucking sword they won't give me. This is the blacksmith's house. I don't think this is the blacksmith's house. I really don't know where the fucker lives. Like, I don't understand where he could live. Right? Because he doesn't keep it in the blacksmith house, right? Like a little fucking shed he's got over here. That's the only chest, and it doesn't have anything in it. He might be in that little fucking shed there, and but
Yeah.
can't pick a lock that hard, so you know, here I am. Miller. Miller.
Are you quite well?
Miller.
Yeah.
Hey, guard. Why did... What fucking option for kickbox?
Yeah.
Stuck on everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Should we face that fence? Like, I see there's an open door there, but I'm fairly sure we ended up crossing it before the, or passing it through a point where the door wasn't.
Yeah. Ah! Yeah.
Damn! Stay away from people if you can't run out.
Yeah.
They're really making it anywhere with us. I'll just see what I want to do. Let's just leave it at that, I guess.
I'm at your service.
Yeah, that's figured he'd fucking...
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Oh, I can talk to this guy.
Do you want something?
No.
I do. And you look like the kind of...
Me?
Oh. Take care.
Work hasn't returned either. This is like weird cheery music at this hour of night. At this time of night, entirely within your inn. May I listen? Nice, sir. You may not listen to my music in my room at this hour of night. Nice, sir. Why am I not? I could have sworn the sword goes in the left hand, not the right one. Oh, there. Henry is right-handed. But it feels like the other thing is the other way around. Hit the wrong button. Hit C. Leszek. Why does that name sound familiar? Leszek. He's obviously dead. Because it's not like there's no kill option. Why is there a dead guy up here? So that food is just no good. can't read it. What? Where's the miller? Is he out bad or something? I would assume he would live in his mill, but like... I wanted to test it out. Ah. No, I like that. That's where the visit miller's gone. This fucking benching me for a little bit. Should be enough time at least. Perfect rendition. Perfect rendition. So where the shit am I going? Sarate. Neuhoff. Across the river. Look at that weird hand they drew. Was that him dead upstairs? Ah! Oh my god. It's just like... everyone's game sucks. It's 9 o'clock and they're not up and doing their jobs. It's ridiculous. You fucking think, like, you know, you'd think that because their entire life depends on it and they don't have anything else to do, they'd be doing this and only this constantly. But he won't even fucking talk to me. this guy. Let's try the bailiff. This isn't my horse. Let's not go full insanity. Where's that fucking at? Where's the bailiff gonna be? Scribe probably would be with the bailiff. I mean, in Rete, the bailiff doesn't have his own fucking shop. Alright, there's no way to figure out who the bailiff is. I'd assume the custodian, but I think he's just like bailiff light.
Yeah.
Oh my god, horse. Fucking son of a bitch. Whoa, whoa! What have you got me into? Horse! Get me out of this mess, horse! Okay.
Yeah.
Seems like we didn't see that mess. Funny hat, boy. Killed him.
Hey,
Hi.
you! Don't move a muscle! Ah, shit!
Calm down.
Someone saw you stealing.
Someone
This
was wrong.
definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you anymore. The fate of the whole empire hangs in the balance between King Wenceslas and King Sigismund. High politics, you know? Not a peep to anyone.
Well, I thought... That is... I had no idea. If that's how it is, of course you may.
Where can I find the bailiff? The little inns, taverns here. I don't see Stupid Hat Man. I don't know if the custodian counts as the bailiff for this town. Because it does say bailiff, not custodian, so...
God be with you. God be with you.
God, you...
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
And what's your idea of suspicious?
Have you heard of anyone looking to hire some rough men?
Mercenaries, you mean?
Yes.
There were some fellows conspiring here in the corner twice a week, and others coming and going. They didn't look entirely respectable, but they never made any trouble.
And what happened to them?
I don't know, they just stopped coming. And I haven't seen hide nor hair of them since.
You haven't heard anything about where they went?
How could I have? They just stopped coming, and that's that.
Where do you think they might be meeting now?
How should I know? I'm an honest innkeeper, not a man at arms. They could be meeting at another inn. They could be meeting in the woods by the light of the moon, for all I know.
Why are you so angry about it?
Is there any way I'll recognize them?
Unquenchable thirst. They drank like fish. They were rough-looking too. Big-bearded and scruffy. Aside from that, they mostly kept to themselves.
That's not much help. What did they do while they were waiting for someone?
They drank. And they played dice. I do remember there were always dice on the table.
they were fond of dice, were they? And where would you find a game around here?
Anywhere there's dice and usually drink. That's all you need for a game. Although it dawns on me now, I never saw Simon with those men, oddly enough. He's got a nose for drunken dice players with a coin to lose.
Simon who?
Why, the young miller. He runs Catzick Mill. Neighbours are always slandering him for trafficking, but who knows? Maybe he just has a knack for business.
You don't know where I might find some more dishonourable folk?
And why would you want them? You'll set tongues wagging about you.
But they'd be the ones to know what reputable townsfolk don't.
I grant you that. Well, we don't have an executioner, just a knacker. But he's an odd fellow. Like any knacker, I suppose. And there's some strange tales about Miller Simon, too. But I'd say it's just jealousy.
What can you tell me about Simon?
There's not much to tell. He runs Catzick Mill, and some say thieves meet there at night. But isn't there gossip about every miller? I don't think he's a sinner. But only God knows for sure.
Anything else?
You might not find him at the mill. He's a busy man, always out and about making some deal or other. And he likes to throw dice, especially when he sees a fat purse hanging on a drunken belly.
Thank you for the help.
Not at all. We're way off so... Take care.
Oh boy.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy them before someone else does.
God be with you.
Do you happen to sell? No. I'm sorry. Impaired man. He's just got. It's Viagra. He has Viagra.
Salami, sausages,
Ah!
lard of all kinds, and
You're the
scratchings to
bailiff.
make your
Jesus
mouth
Christ be
water
praised.
More than the finest cake.
I've got a few questions for you, bailiff, if you don't mind. Have you been having some trouble around here?
And what business is it of yours? Did someone complain? Who sent you here?
No one complained, though I'd be interested to know why you think they might. It was Lord Radzig who sent me.
I thought he was supposed to say
He'd
he
heard
wasn't
word
supposed to
that
talk about who
some
sent him.
unsavoury characters are holed up round here.
Begging your pardon. But what the devil does Sir Radzig care about it? And I keep hearing the same from Sir Sebastian.
Meat,
And he's got
mutton,
no dog in
veal,
this
beef,
fight either.
and chicken.
You have an inn and the horse trails cross here. There must be many travellers come seeking work, and not all of them honest men.
Aye, it's true. Bedlam has broken out once or twice, and restoring order was no easy matter.
Has there been anything like that lately?
No, it's been quiet here lately.
Come right up. It's a
Now
feast
that I
for your
think
eyes
about
and
it,
your stomach.
I don't recall
It's
coming
not
across anyone
resist.
here like that.
You'll not find
Nobody
better
looking for
meat
soldiering work? Maybe as a merchant's guard?
There's always one or two like that. But if they don't get the job, they move on.
Sir Sebastian?
anywhere.
Who's that?
Salami,
Sebastian
meat
Baron
of
von
shapes,
Berg.
sizes and flavours.
He's here under monastery law to protect us against all this unrest in the land.
Why should he care about the city? That's not his jurisdiction, is it?
Quite true.
Might be,
I'm in charge of this city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats hiding around here, and I should be more
Salami,
vigilant. The goal of a man.
Meat of all shapes, sizes and flavours.
I heard some recruiters are meeting in Sassar. Seemed likely they get up to mischief and people might complain.
Do you think that people here complain and I don't do my job? Nothing of the sort. Old Lederman's the only one that comes complaining, but I pay no heed to him.
And what does this Lederman complain about?
Lederman is our local tanner. Lives by the quarry, which is where, well, some youngsters go there to wrestle.
Boxing
They
me.
go there to fight and that doesn't bother you?
Why would it bother me? Much better to brawl there than in the tavern. At least in the quarry they can't damage anything but each other. And my catchballs go by there from time to time to keep an eye on things.
from the yard
Have you
or
heard any
from the
talk of
woods,
strangers in the
bring
town?
your fatty
Maybe people
pork,
acting oddly?
chicken and bacon.
Nothing worth mentioning.
Have it all. Come and
Sure, there's
say
been some talk about the miller. Folks saying they've been seeing him doing this or that, or people visiting him at night. But he's never done anything. He's a decent enough man for a miller.
I'll try asking him
good
if he's
men,
heard anything.
good wives.
He lives on
Come
the
have
other
a
side
look.
of the river,
Don't
by
be
the
shy.
bogs.
You'll never
But don't
see
go
such
getting your hopes
fine
up.
meats.
He might not be able to help.
So for a miller.
Thank you, Bailiff.
Goodbye.
Yeah, real quick.
I've heard talk about your knacker.
What's my neighbour been up to this time? Digging up corpses again? Or robbery?
Did he do that?
No, he didn't. But people thought he did. His house is nearby, between the rat house and the church. He's a decent man, a good man. But he's the knacker and the grave digger.
That's good to know.
Farewell.
Yeah.
Take me there, horse. Take me. Ah!
Yeah.
Hello, gentlemen. I've come to talk to your Tanner.
I'm glad to see you.
Biff Tanner.
Tanner, I've heard all's not well with you.
It's better now. I must have eaten something bad.
No, I mean you complained about some ruffians raising hell behind your house.
I true enough. That lot's been a
Oh my
thorn in my
God.
side. And when I went to tell them to take it elsewhere, they nearly beat me to a pulp.
Ah, boy.
When are they there?
Nearly every evening. Every godforsaken evening. Shouting and bellowing there till nightfall. And then they leave. Probably to get drunk.
How many of them are there?
How would I know? They make as much noise as a herd of wild boar in rutting season.
And did they all attack you?
Aye. They knocked the stuffing right out of me.
And nobody does a thing about it?
I've been to the bailiff, but he couldn't give a rat's arse. There's no commotion under his window, so what does he care?
That's quite a bailiff you've got.
A scarecrow would keep better order.
That means.
If you want, I'll take care of them.
Well, you look like you could move mountains, but there are several of them and just one of you.
Perhaps we'll be able to settle things peacefully.
Maybe. They might think twice before kicking your arse.
Perhaps I can reason with them. It doesn't have to come to blows.
Well, break a leg, lad. Or better yet, don't. But if you manage to pull it off, you'll get your reward. Don't worry. God be with you.
Okay. Tanner, you ever can sit? I like to sit when I wait. Because sitting is how people do it, right? You don't just fucking... Who stands up robotically in a place for a couple hours? How do I know when evening begins? Also, I really like how time physically speeds up behind you. He's and then okay, the game's like, okay, you don't want to hear that. Let's just cancel that sound out, please. Turn that off. A bunch of fucking boars, and I mean literally fucking. Oh, I guess they do it in the pit, huh? Seems like the thing is, right? Like you can't see what's going on behind you, so you just have to wait. I have to wait in hopes of
God be with you.
I heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about that?
Willing to do anything? Meaning what? Something filthy like helping the knacker? I wouldn't know. Go and ask someone else.
That's not what I meant, but alright. What happened with the tanner?
Nothing out of the ordinary. He came to test his mettle like everyone, but he couldn't even get past young Weed. Then he started whining about getting his money back because we tricked him, so we threw him out. He came back a few times after that, complaining about all the shouting, ordered us to bugger off elsewhere.
But you didn't.
No. And when he got really annoying, he got a punch in the mouth. He hasn't been back since. Doesn't dare to. But it didn't shut that big mouth of his. God be with you.
gotta wait a bit longer. I mean, just fucking stump here. Try the 18 mark. Ah, that was 4 guys.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I've heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about it?
If I knew you better, I might tell you. But as things stand...
What went on with the tanner?
When things got lively, I wasn't here. The others were, though. Go ask them.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I heard someone was looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about it?
Maybe. I work in the quarry, and they're always looking for extra hands to replace them that's got something broken.
That's not what I meant, but thanks.
That's fucking tall.
Why did you thrash the tanner?
Because he came by one day, lost his money, and then started on about how we cheated him and ought to give him back his coin. He was a right pest.
He told me that you jumped him when he asked you to stop making a racket behind his house.
Well, that's sort of true. But he didn't start complaining until he lost his money. Before that, it didn't bother him. God be with you.
Ah,
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
young weed.
I heard that someone was looking for men willing to do anything.
Think.
Do you know anything about that?
No, but I'm always the last to hear of anything like that. I'd ask Punch. He'd know.
I heard you gave him quite a beating.
It's his own damn fault.
Really? He just came to tell you to go elsewhere.
That's what he told you? Bollocks! He came of his own accord. It was him started the fuss, after he'd lost all his money.
He really tried to have a go. I wouldn't think he'd have it in him.
He tried, but he didn't have much luck. He does pack a punch. But landing it in the right place, ha! I'm not surprised he's got no children.
What does that fucking mean? Punch, my boy.
I'm looking for work, and I've heard someone around here wants fearless men. Do you know anything about it?
I've heard they might be looking for a new knacker. So if you're not afraid of carcasses and the occasional pile of shite.
Thanks, but no thanks. Word has it someone's hiring mercenaries and other fighters.
Ah, well, you've heard more than I.
The tanner sent me. He says you've been causing a commotion at night, and I thought I might convince you to stop.
Ha! So all his whining finally found a friendly ear, did it? Let me tell you something first, whelp. I'm the bailiff's man, and we're not doing anything wrong here. Old Leatherman's only been whining like that since he lost a bit of silver. Didn't bother him before that.
He told me different.
Ha! Of course he did. Otherwise no one would help him. Go ahead and ask the lads. They'll tell you the same. It's God's honest truth.
I
I'll
actually
tell you
have
what
the
you were.
button on the right.
What should I
right
do
mouse.
now?
The way I see it, you've got two choices. Screw that old liar and leave him be, or get down to business.
What do you mean?
Well, You may think you're pretty tough, and if you give us all a thrashing, we might think it over. But then again, we're no strangers to a hard fight.
If I break your arm, then you won't be coming here for a while, will you?
But I'm a fair fellow, so I'll make you an offer. If you enter our tournament and win, which means beating us all, then we'll go elsewhere. If you don't win, then you're flat out of luck and have to leave. That's not so bad, is it?
What are you doing here?
This is just
Nothing special. Just a little...
yeah.
If I wanted to join in, what would I have to do?
It's pretty simple. First you have to beat Weed. He's that not too dangerous looking fella there. But some nights, he gets a good rest and he's got God on his side. Then you can try one of those three. Doesn't matter which. And if you whip all three, you can test your mettle against me. Fair enough?
So the last match is with you?
That's right. They say a bout with me is no joke. Just bad humours.
I want to fight you.
What did I tell you?
Oh, I thought I was just gonna getting involved. Fuck it, I want to start the fighting ring. Weed, let's fucking go.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Good luck to you. Ah! Ah! Ow!
Combo punching. Combo punching. Next, I'll take down fucking Lug first. He seems the hardest.
Let's fight.
You look pretty good. But I'm betting it was just luck.
We'll see.
May the Lord watch.
I wonder if fucking Weed's fucking... He's still in the fucking ring! Ooh.
Shit!
Corner spam. Why is Beatowitz already in the corner? He's getting up. Oh, he's helping him out.
Let's fight.
That wasn't bad.
Just
Let's see
fucking
how you
see
do.
it how they just... Oh, boy. Oh, buddy. That wasn't very kind of you. Be kind. Rewind, my dude. Just fucking I love this shitty fucking combat system. For just fucking absolute garbage. Just the fucking the melee, right?
Let's
fucking,
fight.
The sword fighting,
That wasn't
like,
bad.
the
But now
weapon
we'll
fighting
take it
is
up a
something,
notch.
right? It's terrible. It's good, it's bad, it's both, right? Because I understand why it's so fucking hard. It makes sense, right? Fighting fucking like 5 people at once is badly fucking difficult.
I'm over here.
But just imagine, right? Imagine being this guy. The unarmed system is just so much fucking worse. Because, like, you just do that. I just nut kicked that guy to fucking victory. Okay, punch.
I want to fight you.
You put on quite a show. Can't say I expected it. May the Lord watch
I mean, honestly, if I saw that, fucking, I think the same thing. Let's go, Green Giant. Into the corner. So you can start fucking There we go. Donk. Whoa. Watch out. Ooh. He's just giving me a fucking elongated BJ. Oh my god. Oh boy. This game is fucking. I hope it's fucking. Everything's fine. Yeah, okay, everything's fine. It's fucking sure, but fucking hell, man. Okay, Brexwit.
I've heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about it?
If I knew you better, I might.
Alright, you wanna fucking go again, buddy? I need to wait for Punch to get back. I need fucking time to for Punch to get up, so. Fuck! Fucking ruining your fucking shins because you don't fucking tell me what I wanna know. Maybe if I knew you better. Maybe if I knew you better. Gonna fight over Punch's fucking unconscious. Teacher, I have a question! He's raising his hand. Oh my god. Okay, good. Oh boy, Punch. How goes it, Punch?
That was pretty good. I didn't think you had it in you.
You were really good. I've got to hand it to you. Most lads don't make it past me. So listen, I want to tell you something.
What's that?
There are people here looking for really tough men, and I'd say you fit the bill. So when you walk through town this evening, if there's a light in the church, go in and wait a while. If they like the looks of you, they might give you some work.
Thanks. I'll think about it. Look here, lads. I hope I won't be seeing you around here again. Go and find some other place for your games.
All right. We'll go. But if you want to fight again, you're always welcome. I bet you'll come off worse next time.
Oh, do ya? I really would like to fight you again.
I want to get better at fist.
Certainly.
I'm interested in...
All right. Now,
Yeah,
may the Lord watch over
money
you.
back. Yeah, warfare point. Off you go now. Got my free money from the the tanner.
Good health to you.
I've taken care of the lads who were bothering you. You'll have a quiet evening tonight.
God bless you, lad. And here's something for your trouble and kindness. Unlike that miserable bailiff.
If anything else grieves you, just say the word.
God be with you.
Any points? I do have one luck. If I stop hitting tab.
Yeah.
Fist fighting in this game is hilarious. It's honestly just a fucking, it's a joke. It's funny, I love it, but fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
Surprised that, right. Like, I understand why, you know. Okay. Says, huh, there's light on the church after dark, and the door is open. I have to go in. Kneel before the altar and wait. Okay. Just fucking... I just love, right? Because it's so janky. Right? You just fucking get them in a corner and just keep like grabbing their head, putting it to your knee, and then let go. Knee, let go. Knee, let go. This isn't fucking... It's just something else. Do I have to... Does it literally mean kneel before the altar, or does it mean like, you know, kneel before the altar? Nah, it actually is like, just give it like an hour, so that it is actually physically dark outside. Oh boy. Donk, 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 donk. Hello, hello. My, what a show.
May be done here. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
Amen. So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? Then where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like. People talk.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
The bailiff's man told me about you. The one who runs the fight club in the quarry.
Did he now? Well, I hope you trounced him. Bastard took my money at dice.
If you want, I can give him a proper hiding, just to show you I'm serious.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight, but not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
Who's Pius? And why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it.
Oh.
Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
Okay. Well,
I'll have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Oh, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister. Or whatever it is.
that's my favorite
Only
Pokemon.
monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath. The cave of St. Procopius. There might be a way into it from outside.
And do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. I'd try talking to him if I were you. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of admittance to the monastery, or whatever.
How will I recognize Pius?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine looking dagger.
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is, and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk, then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
We're better. There's more wine there than in the royal cellars, and I doubt he's suddenly stopped drinking.
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
What else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it. And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off, alright? Take care.
Take care. Take care. What a nice boy. What a nice young lad. Mm. Didn't you tell me not to bail on... Okay, well... Fuck. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to go for now. It's in an hour. It's fine. We'll be back later tonight. I don't know with what or when. Probably around 9. So, see you guys then. Anyway, for watching, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch, do all that stuff. It all helps out. And I will see y'all later. Goodbye. Good place to end off too, you know, the fucking the cliffhanger. Anyway, yeah, bye everybody.